Noah Riley is one of the best fighters in EU and the world right now. He won the Cash Cup last week, so let's break down some of the mechanics and box fighting style that he does, and ways that you can incorporate that into your own gameplay. One of the things that makes Noah so good is his just edit selection. Now if we take a look at this fight here where he's standing above the opponent, standing at a right hand peak, this is a pretty standard way to attack a wall to ensure that you can't get shot back while doing this and you're relatively safe. Now notice he only swung a pickaxe once and then instantly switches back to his shotgun in case he gets edited on by a peanut butter. He doesn't, so he goes to take the wall again and he instantly slides a cone in, and his muscle memory is to take a shot and he hits a massive 121. This muscle memory that he has of just shooting the shot instantly is very critical, but that's not the main point about this clip. Notice how he drops down onto this cone down below. Now what would you do in this situation? I feel like a lot of players would just open up this wall and then open up the floor edit as well, while moving to the left to create a nice right hand peak. This seems like a pretty optimal solution. But what Noah Riley does is he creates a window edit, then does the same edit on the cone so that he has a complete right hand peak. Then resets the wall, edits a nice little bit below, and jumps up and hits with another big shot to ensure he picks up the elimination. If we take a look at this from the opponent's perspective, we know that he basically had absolutely no opportunity to take a shot, and the right hand peaks and angles that Noah took in this fight were honestly perfection. If you have the space, an alternative you can do to this is edit the left hand 4 bottom squares of the wall, then do a Dorito edit or the 3-tiled edit that I accidentally did here, which allows you to then keep a complete right hand peak. But the biggest issue with this is the opponent can then run out of this, which means you're going to have to try and piece control them up again, so it's a lot of effort. So that's great if you're set up in a further round position, but the way Noah Riley does this is infinitely better because, like I said, it gives that opponent no way to fight back. It's not only his edit selection, there are many other factors to Noah's fighting, such as his amazing patience and understanding of the situations. In this clip, notice how he gets the cone but the opponent gets the floor. Knowing the floor is one shot, he waits for the opponent to turn around before he replaces it and goes through. The reason for this is he knows that the opponent will be running away, then he can place the wall behind the opponent, edit through it and cone him, completely boxing him in at this particular moment. Now, yeah, he whiffs the shot. He could have aimed a little bit better in this position, but still, the fact that he was so patient to wait for him to go through the cone was so beautiful. And he can only do this because his mechanics are so fast. If I tried to do this, there's no way I'd be able to catch up to the opponent, even though it seems relatively simple. What he also does very well is covers his opponent's exits. Now yes, we could just call this big up piece control or piecing the fuck out of them, but in reality this is one of his key attributes that he does so well. If you notice in this clip, once he already gets the big damage shot off on his opponent, he goes down and manages to place the wall between him and his opponent. Now from this situation, a lot of players would just mongrel classic since he's already managed to again put the ramp over the opponent. What he does instead is he fully boxes them up, first by using the cone, then by placing walls all around, and then edits, ensuring that he has a right hand peak not only on the ramp but on the wall next to him as well, which allows him to clean up very easily. I feel like a lot of people in this situation would have just gone through, flipped the ramp or edited the ramp and gone for the shot, and at this moment the opponent could have edited out or really just ran out of any other areas here. But Noah Riley has done this a million times and he knows that players can do this. So while he had the opponent already covered by the ramp, that's when he used that opportunity just to fully box them up. If you're going to practice this, there's pretty easy drills to do so. It's just by just placing walls out, editing through, placing a ramp, then do your cone first. Start by looking to your left and place walls all the way around to your right, then switch back to your shotgun and edit the ramp, making sure your crosshair is already at head height if there's an opponent there. In nearly every video involving mechanics, I talk about high walls, and this video will be no different. At this moment, he's sneaking up to high ground in endgame. And there's a very minor mechanic again that I want to pick on. He hits a big shot, and then places the wall in front of him, but notice the angle that he places the stair below him. It's not facing the wall like many people would place it, it's to the right at a 90-degree angle. If he'd placed it straight on, there's a chance he would have phased through this, so instead, placing it at this angle allows him just to ramp up and easily pick up an elimination on the opponent that is on height, allowing him to further on win the game. He does this multiple times throughout his gameplay, even in one of the intro clips that you saw. The super basic mechanic of just placing a wall while looking to your right will get you up layers a lot of times and will stop you phasing through them in an annoying fashion. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace!